Hello from AlphaCars. This is Dimitri reporting to you from our Boxborough location with 1987 Chrysler New Yorker 5th Avenue. This is the luxury as it came in 1987 on a budget. Of course, this was a very expensive car from Chrysler, but it was an incredible value and an awesome deal compared to a Cadillac like that one over there. We did a review for that. So, and it offered a lot, if not most of the luxury features found on the Cadillac and Lincoln. Let's take a peek inside and you will see what I'm talking about. Check out this carpet, the seats, the interior detail. And by the way, we went through this interior. We had our upholstery shop and those guys are phenomenal. They did a complete overhaul and reupholstered all fabric on the headliner and adjacent panels. The rest of the interior is original, as is the old car is original. Look at all the fine details. Look at the condition of the seats. I don't think you will easily find a cleaner one. And this is 100% original example, and it comes with the factory installed original sunroof. That works, and it works really, really, really nice. So check this out. Look at the condition of the area around gas pedal and brake pedal. It's in amazing condition. All the carpet, armrest, seats, headrest, even the trim around the door jambs, everything is in great shape. So let's take a walk around the car and I'll comment on the condition of the car to set your expectations. We still think it's an outstanding value for a collector or a collector that wants something to drive every day. But this car has some normal wear and tear, and we want to make sure we disclose and show it to you. So starting from the right front corner, we're going to go around and check it out. By the way, all the panels on the car are original. The paint is original. While it has some flaws, the fact that it is original is incredible. So as we go around, I'm going to comment on some minor dings. There's one right here. Again, none of it is a big deal, but if any of you consider buying it, this car sight unseen, we want to make sure you're aware of that. There's nothing major, but I'm going to show you everything that there is. So there is actually a very small, very smooth, light dent. You can see the molding is not straight, and actually it pushed on the panel. We didn't want to take it to the body shop again because the paint is original. It is not noticeable at all, but if you look close you can see that, and we want to make sure we show it to you. As we move around the vehicle and look at the vehicle from the backside. Oh, check this out. Beautiful 1977 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. Well, back to 5th Avenue. As we look on the right side, we're now by the rear quarter panel. There are some light scratches. Some of them are hard to see on the camera. Some of them were accurately and neatly touched up. There's one right here. I'm going to try to pick up the angle. There's another one right here. Again, nothing major at all, but we're a full disclosure company, so we want to show it to you. The trunk. The trunk has original paint. The placement of the nameplate is original. It was done at the factory. The paint looks nice and shiny. There are spots of paint on the trunk only. You can see them right here. In fact, you can really see them under the slide for some reason. Otherwise, they're not that noticeable, but you can see there's some fading right here. As you stand back, it actually looks fine. Like from here, you don't even see anything. But it's there, and we want you to know it. The rear bumper is impeccable. Chrome is impeccable. The energy shock absorbers in the back has not moved. They're nice and tight. Still original clips for the license plate mounting. All the hardware in the vehicle is all original. We make our way around the vehicle on the driver's side. We're on the driver's side quarter panel, and let's take a look. The panel is very clean. There are minimal to almost no imperfections. What I see is the aluminum molding has a small crease right here. That again, I actually was not even aware of that, but under this angle I can see it. As we move our way around to driver's door and to the passenger door, they're very, very good. I don't see any imperfections. Door edges look nice. Moldings are straight. No dents, no issues. And by the way, again, all the aluminum trim and moldings are original. All the hardware is original. The underbody of this car is incredible. We have a separate video on that, by the way. But I'll try to show it to you that it's just stunning. Okay, we are moving our way to the left front fender. That is in great shape. All the paint on the car we believe is original, supported by the paint meter measurements and by the texture of the paint. We don't see any differences in the way the paint is applied on these on the panels, panel by panel. There's a small little nick on this molding. All four rims are in very good condition. And as we make our way around the car, and we're going to look at the best part of the car, in my opinion, is the front end. It looks incredible. Chrome on the bumper is very good. All original parts throughout the vehicle. The grille work and chrome is excellent. There's very light surface pitting just in this area. And again, when you stand back, you don't see it. The chrome is beautiful. Same on this headlamp bezel. The grille is very nice. Moldings around the windshield, and we believe the windshield is original. Molding around the windshield are in great shape. Everything lines up beautifully on both sides. All the moldings are like that around the vehicle. Period correct wind deflectors. Again, very light pitting on the chrome on top of each door handle. The back of the roof material is in impeccable condition. All the stitching is intact. The material is soft to the touch, and the perimeter moldings are in great condition. Everything lines up on the top and on the bottom. As we move our way around, we're going to check the same on this side. Here's the Fifth Avenue edition. And here's the famous sunroof. With the research that we were able to do, it appears that there may be about 300 cars that were produced with this factory installed sunroof. We do have the original window sticker that lists, not the copy, the original window sticker. Yes, you've heard it correct, which lists the sunroof. And the hood. Hood is massive. Hood is huge, and actually has period correct, very nice body lines. As we look at the hood, there is a small paint imperfection right in this area, and it looks like it's a little bump. It on the camera it looks worse than it is. It looks like there was something under the hood that got jammed. Everything else looks very nice. No major dents. If I look at the roof is nice and straight. No issues in the front. I can see a very small, very smooth dent right there, which we're showing it to you. And very similar, but at a lesser rate right there. Once again, we're going to take a peek at the interior because it's a very special place in this car. And by the way, there is no rust on the car. It's incredibly original. We did minimal amount of detailing. Look at the inside of the vehicle. It's incredible. As I said, we invested into the headliner. It's been redone and they did a great job. All the parts are present and everything works inside the vehicle. There are no tears or damage to the interior. Let's take a look at the trunk. I love these locks. It is such a rewarding experience to be able to first find the key and then get the right key, match the key, so it's all good. We have all the stickers. There's even a VIN sticker. That is incredible. 1987, it was one of the first years of the 17-digit VIN numbers. As we look around the vehicle, as you can see, it's all in amazing condition. The underbody looks very, very similar. Here's our spare wheel. And there's another wheel that we were given by the previous owner. And there's a special note on the ownership. It was essentially a one-owner vehicle. And we acquired it from the gentleman who bought it from the friend's estate. And he bought it for his friend, for him to use it when he's visiting from Florida. But because of the COVID, his friend was not planning to visit, and he reluctantly agreed to sell the car to us. So we ended up buying it, and we did some work. There wasn't much that it needed, but we did some work, and we do have all the records of what the car needed, what we've done. Some of it is shown in our listing on AlphaCars.com, and it is now in the condition where it is an enjoyable vehicle to own as a piece of collection, a very inexpensive piece of collection, and there are very few of these cars in the condition like that. So if you get this one, you can enjoy it, you can drive it, and you can display it, you can drive other people in it, you can travel in it, and if it ever needs any repairs, any shop, any technician can work on it. It's not a big deal. The parts are incredibly inexpensive. When we were working on this car and we did some work on it, we were absolutely blown away by availability of the part in a positive way and how inexpensive the parts are. So I am making my way inside the vehicle. And by the way, it's very quiet. The carpets are so thick that it looks like they absorb all the sound. So we're gonna start the vehicle. Starts right up, idles beautifully. We're gonna turn the fan down a little bit. Turn the lights on, some nice green illumination. Excellent throttle response, 318 V8, one of my favorite engines. We'll take it for a quick spin just to get a feel for it. It's a quick car, I'll tell you. It moves right along. The brakes are awesome, by the way. It doesn't feel, it's a big car, but it doesn't feel as big after driving that 1977 Coupe de Ville. That was an enormous automobile. So this car is 44,853 miles. It drives beautiful on back roads of Boxborough. It accelerates nicely. just gave it a little throttle and it picks right up. Shifts the gears smoothly. Downshifted like I could not feel it, and then upshifted quickly. Has excellent throttle response and great brakes. Look at that car just jumping in front of us. So, yeah, very quiet drivetrain. You don't hear the engine much at all. I'm gonna hit that bump. Nice absorption. Shocks are great, tires are nice and soft, and suspension has plenty of travel. And something to say about the suspension, the front suspension, it has torsion bars. And with torsion bars, you can adjust the preload of the torsion bar, and therefore change. Here's another bump. Beautiful. I'm very familiar with this bump. If I did that on a Porsche with 21-inch wheels, I'd be probably changing tires by now and straightening the rims. I didn't feel a thing in this car. In any case, it's a very smooth ride. We're going to turn around, and it's nice to check out the radius of turning in this car. Okay, so let's see if we can pull this off. Not bad so far. Not bad at all. Wow, look at this. I just turned around and it was incredible. Well, we're going to go back on the road. Let's see if we can blend in with traffic. It is a pleasure to be in this car. Very comfortable seat. And you kind of like, it almost feels like you have bolsters because it's so soft that it just feels that way. So we're gonna step on the throttle a little bit. Yeah, shifts beautifully, second gear. Yeah, it's very, very, very nice. Yeah, our sunroof works beautiful. I just opened the sunroof. Look at that. And we're gonna close it. It actually wasn't closed all the way, so that's why it reminded me that we have the sunroof. Wow, that's a quick sunroof. Like, wow. So we hope that you enjoyed this video. It isn't that we do not get these cars very often. We mainly specialize in European cars, and anytime we have a fine example like this, we absolutely love it, and we love the opportunity to be a part of the American history, because there are very few of cars like this left, and we're thrilled that we were able to go through the car, bring it in the condition as it is now, and offer it for sale. It is enjoy-ready vehicle, which means that you get the keys, you put the key in, and if you have time to drive it, it will be there for you. We'll take a spin around AlphaCars. We have some fine automobiles here outside. Our shop. Here's a Bentley. We're doing a facelift on the bumper cover, a few Mercedeses, G-classes. Our indoor showroom. Russian Lada is next for review. So let's take one final walk around the vehicle. Listen to the engine. Check this out. Isn't that a nice automobile? 44,000 miles, road ready, minimal cosmetic imperfections, consistent with a good care and consistent with the occasional use of the vehicle. But don't forget, it's 1987. 97, 2007, 2017. So it's like 35-year-old vehicle, and it drives incredible. It looks awesome. And let's hear the engine. Oh, this hood and the springs are balanced nicely. So we have not detailed the engine compartment. It sounds good. It looks good. The battery is good. The battery terminals were overhauled. Engine runs very, very smooth. Oh, it's nice and warm inside, and I love the seats. So thank you very much for viewing this video from AlphaCars. This was Dimitri reporting to you from our Boxborough location.